I don't know what happened there. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Oh, my rotation won't work. That's weird. I don't know. Well, hope everybody's doing well. I put it on the settings on my phone. It should be on. One second. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. Welcome, welcome. All right. Maybe it's in here. Maybe I can check it in here. Settings. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Hmm. Guess it's just not going to work. I don't know. I had trouble with that last time, too. I finally got it. I thought it was good, and now it's acting up again. How's everybody doing tonight? Settings. I don't know. It's weird. It's not. It's just not working. Yeah, I don't know. What up, Lori Walsh? How you doing? Hey, Justin. Hope family's with us. It's just. Oh, thank you. That's perfect. Yeah, no, I tried to do like the side screen. It's not working. I don't know why. I guess I got to deal with it. But I'm good. Plus, still here. Right on. Hey, I got to repack this. Oh, there's still a little bit on the side. Yeah, things are good. I'm planning to cut tomorrow. I got to go get some new shears because I can't seem to find mine, and then I got to chop everything down. And then I'm gonna start some new stuff. So yeah, get that stuff going. I keep finding I've been buying like more weed this year from the dispensary because I haven't been growing as much. I'm still growing, but not as much as I was, and I've been working a lot. And I got I keep getting like randomly, like I'll get buy an ounce of this, an ounce of this, and it comes in like 8 little 8s, and I go through them, and every once in a while, over the last couple of months, I've been finding seeds. One ounce, I think I found 20 off of it, but the other one's just like one here, one there, one here. So I got a couple of those I got to try out, and then I got a whole bunch of new genetics I got to plant too. So, and I got to test out the new freaks. So, I have some stuff to grow, and I want to see what happens with that freak duck crossed with orange mimosa punch. Now repollinated with Freak Show 2023. So I'm hoping to pull mutants off of it. We'll see what happens. Can't find my shoes. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's just, we'll get it going. These are like, they came out really big buds though. Like, that plant, I'm really impressed by it. So if it makes them, it does make mutants, I'm sure the buds will be huge. And I'm sure they'll smell good because that thing smells fruity as hell. It has a very unique flower structure though. It's like leaves stacked on top of leaves, like really compact with lots of frost. But earlier on, you could see a couple of calyxes at the top, but now it's just more leaves over those too. There is a second phenotype behind it that has more calyx development, but still pretty leafy. That one's turning kind of red a little bit around the top. Pretty. I'm packing a ball. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think I gotta clean this one out a little bit. I think it's a little flat. I'll just use this other bud. Them to get in there. That's an old bud that's just been sitting down here dried out. I got a plant that I never even smoked up here. It just got basemented, I guess. I don't know. I never got to it. It's just still hanging out. Like 2 grows back. Gotcha. Understand. This is my homegrown. I just put it in this bag. This is a little bit I have left from the last round. Not very much. I'll smoke some of mine. This is actually it's not my weed. It's Tino's RS 1110 strawberry. Came out pretty good. It tastes really good. It wasn't the biggest, but it was frosty for sure. Tastes good. Tastes better than the dispensary shit, that's for sure. Cheers. Breathful. Yeah, this is my funky weird bong I bought. It's got like a little octopus guy or a crab or something in there. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Get some stuff started again soon. Right on. Yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to see what happens. When I crossed it, this is the same cross that I made when I made the duck cross, and the ducks came out full web on the first cross. So I'm thinking if I cross it back to a freak, I should have at least a good percentage that come out mutant. And it wasn't a completely normal plant. There was a little bit of webbing on a couple of the leaves, and there was a couple of cuts in the leaves from the fern. So there was like a little bit of split mutation on that plant as well. So it being bred back to a freak, I'm hoping that I get at least like some sawtooth plants or something. I'm hoping to get full freaks though, really. I'm looking into getting some more different mutants and stuff this year too to work with, and some more cool stuff. Um, I have to have a couple of things I got to run. I have some rosin smoke seeds. I have these floricultures I never even popped yet. I got to try those. These are supposed to be like a giveaway 7-pack of seeds, watermelon zaps. I got some more hella jelly I got to try. Yeah, then there's the pink runs times platinum runs. I got to try at some point too. I got a lot of those seeds. Those came out like I got a ton. You can see there's like a good layer of them, like good half containers full of a few hundred for sure. So yeah, those are the pink runs crossed with the platinum runs times platinum runs. Oh yeah, the Baja Blast. Platinum runs times Baja Blast. So it's pink runs times platinum runs times Baja Blast. I gotta get another label machine. Chris got me one a couple of years ago, but I definitely need one to label my shit because like I'm losing track. You know, the memory's not perfect. I agree. Your seed's my first successful grow. Oh, no problem. No problem. I want more people to know how to grow weed. Like that was the whole idea. It wasn't like that's why I got a little burnt out. It started off like such a pure thing. Like I was just trying to like help educate some people about how to grow weed, and then there was a bunch of stupid shit that happened, and I mean obviously it's not COVID anymore, so less people are hanging out too. Plus I got a little burnt out for a little while, so I disappeared for a little while. I'll admit it, but you know I'm still down to help people that need help, but I just like haven't had as much time. Oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, my first girl was amazing too. It hooked me. I'll never stop. There's so much fucking potential in that box. Oh my gosh, all the seeds I've created and shit. Plus, I got like I got like that. Like I said, I got that like a couple of dispensary seeds I got to pop too, which are God knows what, and some more breeder seeds, and then I probably won't on the next round. Probably the only stuff that I'm gonna grow that that I made myself, and possibly I found it looks good right here. I mean, they're not all it, but I don't know if you can see. They're like gray seeds. There's some brown ones in there too, but this was the mix from that round when I bred that freak duck. Times the most orange. I mean, the freak duck, and I pollinated, and these were the seeds that were like left over, and not all of them are gray, but there's some gray ones in there, and I believe those gray ones are the ducks, and I can't find my ducks, so I was so happy to find this. That means I probably still have a couple in here. So I'm gonna have to pop some of those too this year. To just get a big pot, fucking pop a bunch of them, put the ducks in different ends, the gray ones in different ends, and try to get find some ducks. Even better, yeah. So I could do that project of going back to once I get the freak again, then we go back to the duck. Shit, I already got that the trichome production really good. The size is really good because that Mimosa Orange Punch plant was so fucking frosty. It's weird though; it had like super citrus terps, And this female that I have right now has like berry terps, like smells like berries. Like it smells like fruity berries, like kind of a little creamy too, a little like smooth. Smells really nice. So that's kind of interesting too because it got like um, the terps completely changed from the cross. So the mixture of that male with that that female somehow completely changed from citrus to berries. The terps. I don't know how that happened, but it's pretty cool. So it doesn't have any citrus terps at all to me. I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know. The good part is I pollinated it late. I pollinated it like week 5. So there's only seeds on the outside. The inside is still like a big, thick nug. So when I cut it down, I'll still be able to taste it. Yes, it did go a little bit longer. So yeah, it might be a little bit amber. You know what I mean? It might knock me out, but at least I'll get a taste profile from the weed. And I definitely think I'm going to keep that plant because I've never grown a plant that looked that unique. The only one that I had that had a similar structure was a plant that I wish I never got rid of, which was the one I used to call the Cali short hair because I got it from the California pack of seeds. And it had like these little bristles instead of like long hairs, like most weed. It had like these little short stubs. It almost looked like they got shaved because they were like flat on the top, and it produced these like super garlic butter terps. Like it was almost like lobster butter. The weed, it tastes so good. I should have kept it because I've gotten decent butter terps since. Like um, my friend Corey, the last plant I grew from him had those garlic terps, but I really love them. I really love those garlic terps in the weed, like garlic butter terps in the weed. It tastes so fucking good. So still got weed, damn. But yeah, it's got that similar look. Like it's kind of weird looking. It's unique. That one had a really unique look because of the short hair, so it almost just looked like big calyxes sticking out everywhere. This one actually has pretty cool looking structure because, like I said, it's completely covered in leaves. And even the other phenotype, it's not as cool looking to me, but it's still a very leafy bud. It does have one branch that kind of has a crown on it. Um, it's just like a normal bud almost looking, but that one's kind of reddish. It's a lower branch, but the top colas, like I said, are just like covered, like stacked leaves on top of each other. But they're like tight. They're not like leaves that are gonna like come off the thing. They're like almost like I'm hoping they taste good because like I said, I've had leafy plants that taste good, and then I've had leafy plants that taste fucking ass. You know what I mean? It all depends on the genetic, I guess. So I've had plants where like you can trim them like real tight, and then I've had other plants where you don't really need to because if you don't trim them tight, they still taste good. You can leave a little bit of leaf on there, and it's not nasty. But some stuff, like if you leave any leaf at all on it, you're like, ugh. It just depends on the weed. It's also different. It's crazy. I guarantee you, I still haven't tasted it at all. So I got to keep going. You know what I mean? And I want to work with some more ABC and some swag cannabis this year and some other cool shit. And yeah, I but yeah, I've had weird terps. Like I said, when I grew that Frisian duck, the duck that I bred into that one, it had liquor terps. It was like a berry whiskey. Um, and it had like really weird effects. Like it almost made you feel like a drunken high. Um, maybe it was the flavor that was doing it for me. I don't know, like the entourage effect, but fucking, it was kind of like made me a little dizzy, kind of gave me a little bit of a headache. So I'm hoping the cross isn't like that, but I crossed it with that one is crossed with the freak duck crossed with Frisian duck. So I'm hoping that the freak duck is more dominant on that one. With the more flavorful terps. It may still have some of that background. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to grow them out and find out. I know that Eclectic Woods bred with it and kept it and really liked it and produced some really big buds with it. I saw some huge colas that he was getting out of those projects that he worked with it. I think he bred it to his freak genetic as well. He had some fun with it. I think he still has them going actually. So I definitely want to find it again, keep working with it. But yeah, the whole plan was like to go back and forth with it, until I get what I'm looking for, and add in more unique genetics too. Make something really unique. I also wanted to get like some more ducks this year too. There's a couple pink-haired ducks and things that really look cool. I also want to get more of those pink-haired genetics because I haven't found the phenotypes yet, and I want to find them. I have a couple more of the seeds, but I don't know if it's me, location, like maybe where they're growing them in Hawaii with that Hawaiian sun. Maybe they come out with these beautiful pink colors, with the right you know what I'm saying? Because they say environment plus phenotype or something like that makes genotype or something. So they're saying like all the factors make a difference. So like what light you grew it under, where you grew it, the conditions, the humidity, the dryness, the amount of water you used, the amount of drought it went through, all those little factors will alter the cannabis slightly. So the same strain can come out completely different for somebody else because they grew it in a different environment. So maybe for them, when they grow it out there, it produces these beautiful pink hairs. So maybe it wasn't anything personal, like they didn't just send me bad shit or something that wasn't what it was. Because maybe if I lived in Hawaii, it might do that. You know what I mean? But here it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking that maybe that's the possibility. So I have to keep looking because I know there are the genetics out there. I know they exist, and I know there are ones that will work in my environment. But I haven't found them yet. So I need to keep looking. It's an endless journey. But yeah, like I said, I've been talking to somebody about getting some swag cannabis and stuff this year. I want to try it. He has some stuff that looks pretty unique. And I was thinking, if I'm working with the ducks and I get some swag and, you know, the swag doesn't look like it produces, the greatest yield, but maybe if I mix it with a duck that yields pretty good, maybe I can get something different out of it. You know what I mean? Maybe I can work with it a little bit, you know, um, but still preserve that look a little bit. That's what I was hoping. I don't know what will happen when I get into that though. Could do anything. Who knows? I also want to work with some more ABC because I never got to finish that project because I had to move. So, and I gave away the rest of the seeds. And my buddy, he said his dad was working with him, but he got like locked up and back and forth, and who knows what happened to him. Maybe his dad grew him, but I'm never gonna see him. He was supposed to like breed him and send some stuff back, but that didn't happen. I have a friend who's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's even like other plants too, right? Like you give 20 people the same pack of let's say pumpkin seeds or squash or zucchinis or tomatoes or anything. You give them all the same pack of seeds. You think they're all going to have the same tomatoes, same squashes, or you think some people are going to grow them better and some people are going to grow them like shit? You know what I mean? So that's it too. Like some people are just better at growing. Um, like I've had people give me stuff that, or I've gotten stuff that I was like, but I got a seed out of it. So I'll grow the seed, and then it came out fire. You know what I mean? So I think that makes a difference too, because I've had people tell me, like something's not really resinous, and then like I'll grow it out, and the resin wasn't the issue. The resin production wasn't the issue. It was just the terpenes were kind of wild. Weren't really what I wanted. You know, like there's some weird terps out there. There's like sandalwood terps and like woody and oaky and weird terps like basil terps, the fucking shit that tastes like, vegetables and shit. Like you might not want to smoke that, you know what I mean? I've had some weird stuff, I've had some definitely weird terps that I was like, yeah, no, I'm not growing that one again. That was disgusting. You know what I mean? Even though the flower looks great, I was just like, yeah, I don't like that. Or you'll get something that smells really, really good, smells really, really great, and it has no flavor. It tastes like air. You know what I mean? You take a hit from it, you're like, what the fuck, dude? It smells so good, but I don't taste nothing. It's just so smooth. Like I like that for certain things. Like we were smoking this stuff called Apple King off of the Gravity Bong, and it's super smooth and it's great for the Gravity Bong. the gravity bong's kind of harsh. So if you like put something really smooth on it, it's nice. But you know, you hit that in a bong, and you're like, dude, that was air. I didn't really enjoy that. That was kind of boring. It was strong weed, but it didn't have much taste. I think some of the stuff like with so much trichomes on it, I don't think that it necessarily gets me so much more high. I think that honestly, like it's frosty as fuck, but sometimes stuff is so frosty that it takes away from the terpenes. I believe at some point, like where there's so much frost, where there's no like actual leaf material, and the leaf material has no like no flavor. I've had a lot of stuff like that too. It looks really great, and you're just like, psh. But then you know I'll grow some of my purple kush where you know it looks like good 20%. You know it's probably not 30% THC or higher though. You know, and it tastes amazing, and it gets me smacked. You know, so I don't know. That stuff always works on me, um, but it just depends. It's crazy. I don't have any growing right now. I was growing that for like 3 years straight, nonstop. Yeah, I don't have any autos. Everything I'm growing right now is photo periods. I have some fucking plants that are looking all fucked up over there, but I have a plan for it. You know, they're all overgrown and miscellaneous and all fucked up looking. So my plan is I have these two big yellow totes, and I'm gonna just fucking bend them over, like lay them down, and like bend the branch up on the sides. So all that length will go like under the dirt. I'm gonna bury it, but I'm gonna put like 2, 3 on each side, bury it, and then get like one more pot, and do like 2, 3 more on each side, and then bury it, and then take the ones that are standing up straight and just repot them into bigger pots that are a little bit taller, so that they'll have a stronger base, and just flip them. I don't know what else to do with them. I'm not gonna get a chance to get them in the tent. I'm gonna have to start new shit in the tents because they're just way overgrown. But I might have to throw up another light. We'll see what happens. Yeah. No worries. I'll catch you. Peace. But yeah, so that's the plan for that. I'll see what I get going this year. Hopefully, I can get some good swag going. I want to get some good ABC going. Um, I want to get my ducks going again. I want to grow these freaks. Plus, I want to grow some really good, you know, regular cannabis. I definitely want to try those hella jellies again. I only have a couple seeds left. Hopefully, they work out. Yeah. I only got 2 left of those. I got more of the um, seeds I made. Though. I got a whole bunch of other stuff. I got some from Rosin Smoke and some other stuff I got to try. So I got some of those going too this year. Comment. Oh shit. Hope to catch y'all again. All right. Thank you. Um, but yeah, smoking. I did one re-veg is over there that I got a flower too. It's of the RS11, so I'm gonna grow that again. Or reflower it, I mean. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. Just flip it again. Got a bunch of branches, I'll just flip it again. It was all right. You know, like I said, good smoke. It just wasn't, it didn't have the terpenes that I want. It's not that strong on terps. It tastes good. Like I said, it tastes better than the dispensary shit that I got, which is not saying much. I mean, dispensary weed's kind of, you know, it's good sometimes. There's actually one that I really like. It's called Galactic Girl from this company, Galactic. They make really good vapes too. Definitely recommend these guys. As far as flower and vapes, they're really good. Um, these are their vapes. They have regular and disposable, but their disposable ones are like this. And I've had this one for like, you can see it looks pretty full. I've had this one for, I got it last week, probably, or maybe, no. Yeah, I think I got it last Monday. last Monday or something. I mean, I don't hit it every 2 seconds, but I do like these kind where you can just pull on it. You don't have to press any buttons. They work really nice. And that one's blueberry. It's super tasty. But I'm also very curious to see what happens with if I do get a freak from these plants. Is it going to have freak show pollen sacs, or is it going to have duck freak pollen sacs? Which the duck freak pollen sacs are completely normal. So I'm wondering which male is more dominant. And I would guess the duck freak, but I don't know. Just because it's an anomaly, that I would guess it was stronger. I mean, there's a high percentage of male from this genetic too. Like really high. I'd probably say like 75% of them are males coming off this genetic. So I'd say the male's really dominant. But the females that I get are bombed. So it is what it is, you know. So I'm gonna have to repack in a second. I'll pack this stuff instead. This stuff is called Tropic Fritters Smalls. This is a hybrid. I think Indica Dominant hybrid, I'm not sure. It says hybrid, so I think it's in between. Oh, shut up, Gamma. Goodbye. Oh, it doesn't tell you anymore. That's gay. Let's see what I say. Yeah. mushrooms. These are the autos. Well, we got more Frank stuff, but yep. Saves. Alright. Some more casinos. I think one more of these. These Gorilla Glue number 4 is Pineapple Express. I have more of the RS11 strawberries. I have a bunch of the stuff I made. Going through thinking about what I'm gonna do, but I think mostly like get that shit straightened out, fucking, and grow these for now, and fucking figure out what I'm gonna plant as soon as I get everything flipped over. I gotta get new dirt. But I think I have like a worm castings and shit. I can replenish some of this shit, flip it over. I'll just have to feed sooner. But for seedlings, it should be fine. Put some castings in there, remix it up. Some of the new, some of the old. Throw a little bit of castings in there, fucking plant some new seeds, and then get some new soil for the next round. Because I think I'll be good this time. Well, I hope everybody has a good night. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Later, guys. Thanks for coming in.